The upcoming Saudi Arabian Grand Prix promises to be an exciting race, with the high-speed nature of the street circuit expected to favor Ferrari's SF23 car. However, the team's chances have been dealt a blow, as driver Charles Leclerc has been hit with a grid penalty due to technical issues. Leclerc, who is currently 25 points behind championship leader Max Verstappen, had a strong start to the season, with a chance at a podium finish at the season-opening Bahrain Grand Prix before retiring due to technical issues. Unfortunately, Leclerc's luck hasn't improved any, and he is now being hit with a grid penalty for the upcoming race, due to his team being forced to fix another control electronics power unit component on their car. This news is disappointing for Leclerc, who was just recently in contention for a podium finish at the season-opening Bahrain Grand Prix before retiring due to these technical issues. However, it's not all bad news for the Monegasque driver. He finished second with the fastest lap in last year's race in Jeddah, and with the high-speed nature of the Saudi Arabian street circuit expected to play more to the strength of Ferrari's SF23 car, Leclerc still might have a chance at a comeback despite the penalty. Ferrari team principal Fred Vasseur has revealed that the team had two different issues on Sunday, with the control unit, the ECU, being the culprit both times. This is something that they have never experienced before, and they are conducting a deep analysis to try to prevent it from happening again. However, despite his success with Ferrari, recent reports suggest that Leclerc may be considering a move to Mercedes for the 2025 season. These reports stem from comments made by Toto Wolff back in February 2020, when he was asked about the possibility of signing Leclerc or Max Verstappen to the team. At the time, Wolff said that he would be surprised if both drivers had committed to their teams for 5 years and closed the door to everywhere else. While these comments were made over 2 years ago, they have indeed sparked renewed speculation about Leclerc's future in the sport. So, what does this mean for Leclerc and Ferrari? Well, for one, Leclerc is currently contracted with Ferrari until the end of the 2024 season. And while reports suggest that an extension until 2026 was set to be agreed upon, the disappointing 2022 season for Ferrari may have put those plans on hold. Former Ferrari team manager and F1 journalist Peter Windsor has also added fuel to this fire. Windsor believes that if Charles Leclerc moves to Mercedes to replace Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris could be the next driver to join Ferrari. So let's explore this possibility in more detail really quickly. To quote Windsor, "The prospect of moving Leclerc to Mercedes is not completely out of the question. With Hamilton's contract set to end at the end of the 2023 season, there has been a lot of talk about his retirement and whether he'll continue racing after that. While Mercedes and Hamilton have both expressed interest in extending the contract, there's no denying that the 38-year-old is nearing the end of his career. If Leclerc were to move to Mercedes to replace Hamilton, it could leave a big hole in the Ferrari team. But according to Windsor, they could fill it by going quote-unquote massively all out to get Lando Norris on Ferrari. Currently contracted with McLaren until the end of the 2025 season, Norris has been making waves in the F1 world since his debut all the way back in 2019. Windsor believes that Norris would find it hard to say no to Ferrari, even if he's still under contract with McLaren. At this level, he says, contractual problems can be solved, and if Ferrari were to offer Norris a seat, he would be likely to take it. Of course, for this to happen, Hamilton would have to retire, and Leclerc would have to move to Mercedes. While this scenario might seem unlikely, it's not completely out of the question, and it's certainly interesting to speculate about what could happen if it did. During a recent interview with L'Equipe, Leclerc expressed his surprise at the suggestion that he could move to Mercedes in 2025, stating that he is happy at Ferrari and he wants to win with them. However, he also acknowledged that 2024 is a long way away and that anything can happen in the sport of Formula One. As we mentioned before, it's a relevant fact that Lewis Hamilton, the current Mercedes driver and 7-time world champion, is also coming to the end of his contract. Talks are currently underway for a potential extension, but if Hamilton signs a one-year deal, it could open the door for Leclerc to join the team in 2025. Vasseur has also addressed concerns about Leclerc's mindset and motivation following the setback, assuring fans that Leclerc is fully motivated and pushing the team in a positive way. The Monegasque driver has been present at the factory, showing his commitment to the team and his determination to bounce back from the disappointment of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Ferrari has had technical issues in the past that have affected their performance, but they have worked hard to improve durability and are planning to reduce power in the coming race. Vasseur believes that the team has mega room for improvement with their current package, and he is confident that they can perform well on the street layout of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Bahrain was a challenging race for Ferrari, with excessive tire wear being a major concern for driver Carlos Sainz. However, Vasseur is not too worried, as he believes that the rough tarmac and his driver's determination to make up for a lack of performance played a big role in the tire wear. In Jeddah, Ferrari will face a whole new challenge, as the street circuit is vastly different from the abrasive Sakir circuit. However, Vasseur is confident that his team will make a big step forward on the unique grip, rugosity, and layout of the Jeddah circuit. Ferrari is bringing updates, and Vasseur hopes that they will take a significant step forward in performance. In conclusion, while the grid penalty is a setback for both Leclerc and Ferrari, there is still hope that they could perform well at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. With Leclerc's talent behind the wheel and the strength of Ferrari's car on high-speed circuits, it's possible that they could still score a strong result this coming weekend. Fans will be eagerly watching to see how it all plays out.